All right, Bourbon Quest. I'm back. Live in living color. It's Halloween. Oh, may all the ghosts and goblins not find you. Alright. I'm not a big Halloween person. I've done it a few times, but dressing up and stuff. And I mean, yeah, obviously with kids, trick or treating and everything, but Halloween not a big holiday for me. I know it is for some. I'm a Thanksgiving and Christmas guy. Definitely Thanksgiving because I love food. I mean, we'll be doing an episode on Thanksgiving. I'm sure there will be some turkey involved. Wild turkey, if you know what I mean. Alright, so again, we're doing Smoke Wagon. I've already went through the bottles. I mixed them up. Don't pay attention what's behind what. We're going to do them blind. Take a little notes, rank them out. And I'll probably have to go back and watch one of my other videos because I know when I did these three before, I ranked them. And we'll see if those rankings hold true or not. Feel free to comment. You probably know how I ranked them better than I do last time because I think the Uncut Unfiltered was number 1. Probably number 2, number 3. So we'll see what happens tonight, alright? That's my guess. I don't even remember. I didn't go back and watch it or review it. I'm just here to hang out with you on Halloween. We got the skull. We might pull into some Crystal Head vodka tonight just because why not? Alright. Number 1. A little light on the color, but caramel. Beautiful on the nose. Very fruit forward. A little bit of rye, but fruit forward, cherry, vanilla, and caramel. Very inviting on the nose, truly. That's so sweet and fruity on the nose. Like cherry and apple. Beautiful. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Oh yeah. Wow. That is so fruit forward. And this like cherry and apple. A little bit of vanilla and caramel, but man, that cherry and apple just come bursting through on the front palate there. Woo! That's good. I mean, it's different, but I like it. Not used to that much fruit forwardness on a bourbon. That's pretty nice. I mean, you get it on the nose for sure. And then it's like, one more sip. Yeah, it's like bam. Cherry apple deliciousness. I mean, that's better than an apple pie on a Sunday morning. Wow. That really surprised me. That we'll see how these others rank up, but that's exceptional. Whichever one that is, for sure. Wow. Alright. Stay hydrated, my friends. Cleanse the palate with a little bit of H2O. Alright. Let's do number 2. A little bit more of a rye spice. Not as fruity or sweet. Definitely some rye. Color is very similar. It's a little light on the color. A little bit more fruit coming forward on that second. But not as complex as the first one. On the nose, sweet. Vanilla and cherry. Caramel. Very subtle though. Alright, cheers, Bourbon Quest. I mean, it's very sweet. Tons of vanilla and caramel, but a little bit of rye. Not much of a finish. Not a lot of complexity. I mean, especially, to be fair, coming off that, whatever that first one was, this one's, it's just, it's a big drop off from that first one. It's not bad by any means. It's just not very complex. Not a lot coming through on the nose. A little bit of rye. And then, I mean, you get it on the front end, those flavors, but then it fades quickly. Very low finish. Yeah, low finish by me. It just falls off immediately. Definitely 1/2. Let's go in for number 3. When you get like more cherry, apple, banana. Yeah, definitely banana. Like banana bread. It's not as complex as the first one. It's better than the second one on the nose. Yeah, caramel and banana bread. Hint of rye. Alright, cheers, Bourbon Quest. Ooh. Wow, it's like caramel and rye with cherry pie. It's very good as well. A little bit of pear. Definitely some pear. And very sweet. It's nice. Surprisingly. Yeah, the pear is coming through a little bit more on the nose. Wow, I'm really picking up that pear and cherry and vanilla and a little bit of rye spice. It's got a nice lingering effect, some complexity on the palate. So, I'd still be 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got one more to go. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. I'm already feeling it. Whew. Alright. Let's see what the last one is. Oh, wow. That is sweet cherry vanilla creme brulee. Oh, it's so sweet on the nose. Like cherry and vanilla creme brulee is what I'm getting. Oh, that is so sexy on the nose. I mean, it's like, well, I'm trying to make it PG. It's like, that smells like a beautiful, I won't say it. Oh my God. From my experience, that's the greatest nose I've ever experienced. That's like, oh my God. Alright, I am gonna say it. That's like, should I say it? I'm gonna say it. Oh my God. That smells like the sweetest, most magnificent vagina I've ever smelled. I'm not kidding. Like, I would nose that and put my nose in that all day. Yeah. Oh my God. That's the greatest nose I've ever smelled on a whiskey / bourbon. By far. I don't even want to drink it. I just want to nose this thing. Oh, the nose on this is phenomenal. Unless it tastes like dog crap, this is going to be, based on the nose alone, this is I've not even tasted it yet, but oh my god, the nose is phenomenal. I mean, this is worth $300 just on the nose. That's the most beautiful nose on a whiskey bourbon I've ever experienced. By far. Not even close. Honestly. Whatever this, unless it tastes horribly, whatever this is going in for whiskey of the year, just based on the nose, because it's phenomenal. Oh, sweet heaven. Yeah, it's cherry and apple pie and vanilla. That's fucking phenomenal. And I'd fuck that all day. Based upon the smell of that vagina and the taste of that vagina, I'd stick my dick in that whiskey. I mean, I don't mean to be crude by all means, but this is, oh, I can't wait to see what this is because this is incredible. Mm. Wow. So, this is easy. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna screw around except for with number 1. I screw around with that. Man. That's phenomenal. I want some more of that. So, alright, let's see what the results are. We'll go from bottom to last. Last is the Halloween bottle. So last, yeah, is this one, the Halloween bottle. It's nice, huh? None of these are bad. I mean, honestly, I'm a thumbs up on all of these. I mean, at some point I'll probably try and narrow them down because I can't have every single bottle that I like. Maybe I can. But, so last is the Halloween bottle. Second to last is B. So that makes it third is the small batch. And then we have second and first coming up. Alright. Second is, oops, drop my pen. Second is A. Are you kidding me? No. Yeah. Second is A, which is the rare and limited. So that makes first place. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, first place is Uncut Unfiltered. And by God, that's freaking delicious. I mean, I don't remember it being that good the first time I had it. I mean, I knew it was good. I think it, I mean, you can. So Uncut Unfiltered is first. Rare and Limited is second. Makes sense. Small batch, and then a little disappointed in the Halloween, but you know, it's a gimmick. It's just based on the bottle. Not bad. None of them are bad. This is probably like the most black coin sought after, coveted, and I was lucky to get it. I don't even know what I paid for it. I know I paid MSRP, but I don't know if it was 130, 150, 160. Yeah, I would say it's probably not worth that. Because this you can get for 70, 80, 90s, somewhere in that ballpark. This is like, I'm gonna say it. This is like pussy in a glass. It's that damn good. I mean, I'm gonna have a little more. I'm gonna cleanse my palate and then go back in because you're gonna be in whiskey of the year based upon the nose and the palate. I wasn't expecting that out of you, Smoke Wagon. It really wasn't. But, oh my God, this is freaking phenomenal. I mean, I swear to God, this is the greatest nose I've ever smelled on a whiskey / bourbon. Man. I know I'm being crude and I'm being rude, and I honestly do not mean to be, but the only way I can describe that bottle is it's the greatest smelling vagina and tasting vagina that I've ever experienced. And I've experienced a few. But, I mean, that's phenomenal. I mean, oh my God. And I apologize. I just don't know how to explain it other than that because this right here, this Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered, I mean, I think I ranked it number one prior, but now that it's opened up, I mean, this is the best damn whiskey bourbon I've ever tasted. I mean, I've not had Pappy Van Winkle or any B-Tac, but man, I would say I'd put it up against them for sure because I mean I'm speaking theoretically, but I would so make love to that bottle. I mean that's the sweetest smelling and tasting vagina I've ever experienced. Mm. God, I want another bottle of that. I had no idea that it was that good. I mean, well, and I don't want to blow it up. I mean, like I said, I've never had B-Tac, I've never had Pappy, and from what I understand and have read about, they kind of underperform, at least, not that they're good, it's just they underperform for what they are and what they go for. But this, oh my God. I mean, honestly, right now, even though I've never had them and I would like to have them just because I'm a bourbon quester and I'm an enthusiast and want to try everything. I mean, I want William Little Real, I want Torquay Stag, I want Pappy 15 and 20. I don't really care anything about above that. I mean, I'll take them for retail, but if they're better than this, then I'm freaking fantastic. Because I mean, honestly, this Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered right now, I mean, I may need to taste it against Bardstown Discovery Batch 3 because that was my number one bottle from last year. But at this point in time, that bottle's the freaking best bottle I ever had. I would never cheat on that bottle. That's, I mean, I want to get another one. That's delicious. And I'm sure they vary from batch to batch. I might have to savor that. Alright, plenty left. This particular one is batch number 75, June 29, 2021. So, I'm telling you, if you can get this Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered batch number 25, listen, I'm never above. I mean, I don't mind paying a premium for highly allocated bottles, 20-30%. It's kind of like my norm. Anything above that, I'm like, no thank you, because there's better things on the shelves. They're typically not worthy. I don't know what that goes for. Probably 60, 70, maybe $80. I would tell you, you should pay up to $200 for it. It's that good. So, especially that batch. I mean, I'm going to say get any Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered with that particular batch, which is batch number 75. I would go $200 easy. I might go up to $250. I wouldn't go above that just because we can't keep feeding into their hands and paying more than what they think they're worth. But, you know, like I've said before, you know, a highly allocated bottle that I can't get on a normal basis, I don't mind paying a premium. 20-30% fair. But these liquor stores that want to charge on allocated and hard to find stuff, they want to charge 100, 200, 300, 400% markup. No, go fuck yourself. Like, there's plenty of great bourbons that are at MSRP or maybe even under, but that are comparable, maybe even better, and well, the thing I would say is that I think the distilleries like Buffalo Trace, which everything's allocated, they get it. They're not worried about being in business 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. They're concerned about being in business 50 years from now. And these small mom and pop liquor stores, they're only concerned about being in business 2 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, because they want to charge 1, 2, 3, 400 times what the MSRP is. And if they're marketing MSRP, they're still making 20-30% profit, which I totally get. And as I've said, I don't mind paying even a 20-30% premium above that for highly allocated stuff. But if you're a mom and pop liquor store and you're wanting to charge 1, 2, 3, 400% markup, I think that you have the wrong mindset. because that mindset says you want to be in business 6 to 12 months from now, not 6 to 12 years from now. And yeah, if you do what you do, will you sell that bottle to a sucker? Yeah, and you make whatever, $300 off that bottle. It's a one-time sell. Why don't you create loyalty and make 20 to 30% on every bottle with someone that spends 5 to 10 grand a year in your store, and you reward him with allocated bottles. The reason why you don't is because you're short-sighted. You're only thinking about staying in business for the next 6 to 12 months instead of the next 5 to 10 years. And good luck to you. I think that you're short-sighted, and I'm not complaining. I get pretty much everything that I want, and I guess I build relationships. I deal with good business owners that understand what I'm spending and what they would allocate to me. But I just don't understand these small liquor store owners. They want to charge 3 and 4 times what a bottle costs. Because if you market at MSRP, you're already getting 20 to 30%. And if it's highly allocated, I don't mind doing another 20 to 30%. Honestly, I really don't. Like, I'm willing to pay. But when you start trying to charge 100, 200, 300, 400% markup, now you're just greedy. And yes, will you sell it? More than likely, with the way the bourbon world is right now, yes, you will. But you're selling it one time for a $300 profit, and what you're doing is you're alienating a consistent consumer that comes in there and spends. I'll knock it down from what I do, but if someone's spending 5 to 10 grand a year in your store, but he can't get an allocated product for a reasonable price, he's gonna say, fuck you. I know some big box stores I can get most everything I want, get in their lottery, and alright, I've probably gone on too long. But listen, my whole story is that I get the allocated game. And I think the most reasonable source out of all of it is the distilleries. Because they see what's going on. And to my knowledge, I've not seen any of them jack up the prices extraordinary. Whether it be Buffalo Trace or whatever. They keep their prices relatively reasonable. And I believe also the distribution centers do. It's the retailers that play around with us. And the ones that want to charge 1, 2, 3, 400% above MSRP, I think they're short-sighted. They piss me off, and they should go to hell. Because they don't care about their customers. They really don't. And I've had